Noni, Papa, Mom, Dad, Pat,
Tom.
This is a pretty big year for you guys, as you know. I believe Mom is 70 years young. Dad is 65. And 40th wedding anniversary, which is an amazing accomplishment. And we wanted to create something that shows you that people still, and always have, love the crap out of you guys because you're amazing. And obviously we really appreciate everything that you've done. Can't wait to see what the future brings. And as we all know, that the best is yet to be, and how lucky we are. So here's just a little something from your good friends all over the country. Hope you enjoy. And
To you two, happy anniversary and happy birthday.
cheers.
We love you.
Cheers.
Cheers! Yay!
Where's that little guy? Where's that little guy? Where's that little guy?
Are you ready?
I'm getting ready to cry.
Let's show these guys
How we get down.
how we get down.
How we get down.
How we get down.
How we get down. Where's the Jurgen? Where's the Jurgen? Where's the Jurgen?
Woo!
Yeah. Where's that guy?
I don't know why it's so fuzzy.
Yeah. Good time. Come on.
Woo! Great good times. Come on. There's a party going on right here. Celebration last throughout the year. With you. I don't think you'll see that. Go dance for Noni and Papa.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys have fun in Mexico. What's your pleasure? Everybody around the world, come on. Woohoo! Big old naked monkey. Happy anniversary, happy birthdays, happy margaritas in Mexico. Jurgen, you want to say anything? Alright, there's your dose of naked baby. Adios, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Jurgen
Bye-bye.
saying bye-bye.
It's a baby.
There he is. Yay.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Tom. Hi, everybody. We're here in Sudbury at a place that I'm sure you remember well, the Martha Mary Chapel. Pat's 70th birthday, Tom's 65th, your 40th wedding anniversary. Who could have planned it like this? We wish we could be there, but we're sending this because we can't. We miss you guys, we love you, and we send you our best wishes. Now we're going to switch.
Hi, Tom and Pat. We're here at the Wayside Inn thinking of you guys, all the great memories of our monthly visits Really miss them. Happy anniversary, happy birthday. Have a great time in Mexico, and we love you.
I can't believe it. 40, 65, 70. You know what that is? That's a 2211 in numerology. Now, I know you're not into that, but I will tell you those are some good numbers because I am born on the 22nd of January, and that is a 2211 because 22, 11, 11 and 11 is 22. That's a very powerful number. You are a powerful couple. You've had a beautiful life, and I want to toast this beautiful time for you. God bless you. I love you, and I wish I was there with you to wish you all the happiness in the world. And your daughter and your son are unbelievable kids. You raised them well, and I'm happy to be part of your family. Love you.
Hi, Pat and Tom. Happy birthdays and happy 40th anniversary. I'm very happy to have known you for these many, many years. I've been very stressed after Ariel asked me to do something for your celebration because I'm really not a very creative person, and I know that your family is very creative, so I thought I'm going to look pretty lame next to them. So I thought, and I thought, and I thought, and I thought, well, maybe I would write you a poem. Now, when I was in high school, I wrote a poem that was published in our literary journal, and that if that's not claims enough, my sister Mickey plagiarized when she needed to write a poem for one of her classes. So I thought, well, maybe that's where my talent lies. However, I think when I tried to put pen to paper, I think I'm maybe kind of a one and done person there. So then I thought, well, I know what I'll do. I will take the theme song from Three's Company, because I've always kind of thought about us as Three's Company, and I will change the lyrics around to tell something about our relationship. But then I thought, oh, Pat is going to want to be Suzanne Summers because she's blonde, and I'm going to end up having to be the brunette who's nowhere near as cute or as sexy as Suzanne Summers. And I can't even remember her name, so that just kind of about sums her up. Plus, I really can't sing at all, so I didn't think that that would work. So then I got a brilliant idea. I thought that maybe I would do a retelling of my seagull story. But as you remember, the first version didn't go over so well, so I didn't really know how well the remake would be. So after all of that thinking and trying, I thought I would just say that you meet some of the loveliest people in a psych unit. And I'm really honored to have been friends with you guys for so long. I loved our time in Boston where we were young and having fun and learning together. And I'm really so happy that you have moved to Portland because I see still having fun and learning together and being together as long as we can be done by 8 o'clock so that I can get to bed. So happy birthdays, happy anniversary to two of my most favorite person. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Tom and Pat. Happy anniversary, Tom and Pat. Happy anniversary to you.
First and foremost, happiest of birthdays to Tom on his 65th, Pat on her 70th, and my two wonderful friends on their 40th anniversary together. I want to say that I met Tom through my brother, but all of these years I've never felt like the little sister. Tom has always treated me like a person and a friend in my own right, and I love Tom and Pat dearly. Many, many memories going back way too many years to count. But here's a fairly recent one, and one that I hold dear. A few years ago, my daughter Rachel and I were traveling, looking at colleges in her junior year in high school, and we stayed with Tom and Pat one night outside of Boston. They were fabulous. It was an unbelievable meal, great accommodations, and that night we went to see Aztec Two-Step at the local place where Tom and Pat had seen them many times over the years. Was just so excited to be there and to see this group that I'd loved for so many years and never seen. And Tom and Pat insisted that we sit in their seats, which were in the second row, and they sat in our seats, which were way too many rows back to count. And I couldn't believe how incredibly gracious that was of them, but just assumed that at intermission they would switch back with us and they could have their seats, but they insisted that we stay in the second row. We so enjoyed that concert, but that whole way of how they handled it is just who Tom and Pat are. They're just amazing, amazing people. I'm so grateful to consider them among my friends. So here's a toast to Tom on his 65th, Pat on her 70th, 40 incredible years together, and many, many, many more. Love you guys.
Able to still be around, to be able to extend my very best wishes and congratulations to both of you. And I have many fond memories, but I am particularly reminded, as Susan and I were discussing old times, of the foray to the bananas as you walked through the kitchen on your way to Michael's room. I send you my best. Very fondly, Sylvia.
Hi, Pat and Tom. This is Mary Ellen. I just want to wish you guys a happy 40th. Wish I was down in the sand with you guys on the beach having some drinks. But I just wanted to reminisce a little bit and wanted to thank Tom for singing at our wedding. And Pat, I love always discussing books with you. But some of my fondest memories is Robbie and I going up to your house and having great gourmet food. You always had my chilled Chardonnay wine for me, sitting out on the porch and yapping away, being in your jacuzzi. And you guys always planned a nice walk for us, whether it was behind the house or in the woods. And I always appreciated being part of the family and being able to play around with Ariel and Jesse, and have very fond memories of Jesse and Ariel at Ariel's reception in Colorado. And though we haven't seen you in a little while, we think of you often and hope we'll get to see you sometime next year. And again, I wish you a happy 40th and hope that you have many more years of happiness and love. Bye-bye.
I have so many wonderful memories, times I've shared with Tom and Pat, Jesse and Ariel. It is like a collage or a photo album. The main themes: family, hospitality, and love. I still remember Tom and Pat's wedding, all those many years ago, but it only seems like yesterday. I remember the pink tie that Pat made for all of the ushers. I prized that tie because it had something of Pat in it. What a glorious day that wedding was. The sky was blue, the sun warm, everything you could have wanted. A swim in the lake, a service at the Wayside Inn, dinner, and a reception. A reception filled with the music that Tom had recorded himself. A wonderful evening. Only the beginning of better things yet to come. Through it all, Tom had become the ultimate New England/Boston fan. You name the sport, Tom knew it. There were many hikes and many many hikes up mountains and in back trails, as physical fitness for both Tom and Pat was important. I still remember celebrating Jesse's first birthday. What a wonderful evening. I was introduced to chili. The reason that is important is that Tom and Pat even got me to try something new. It was a gift and is a gift they have to this day. They never hesitate to try new things. And the years rolled by. I remember holding Ariel as an infant and Pat telling me how to do it in such a way that it would be done safely. I remember coming up one weekend in the middle of a blizzard, getting off at Route 128 at 12:30 in the morning. There was 2 feet of snow on the ground, but you know something? Tom made it out to pick me up. What a great weekend we had that weekend. I remember Tom traveling a couple 100 miles to be with me on a weekend after an uncle of ours had died. That's just the type of people that Tom and Pat both are. I remember swimming in a lake with Jesse as Tom and Pat watched. Now I say swimming with, actually I should say behind. Jesse is quite the swimmer. I remember so many days in the house at Natick. The house at Natick, which was filled with the smells of gourmet cooking, the laughter and joy of family, living things. It was a house where life was king. It was a house where life was lived to the fullest. I remember a Christmas somewhere in the mid-'80s where Tom had spent, and Pat, had spent weeks getting together for family. From Pat's merry mincemeters to the fancy crepe that they both made together. What a wonderful day it was. A day filled with family and so many wonderful memories, including the next day when Ariel, Jess, Pat, Tom, and I went out to a lake that had frozen over, or I should say a pond, and Ariel and Jess got to try on skates for probably just about the first time. The years went by, and both Ariel and Jesse grew. I remember another Christmas, many years later, where Tom and Pat invited Mary Ellen and I to come up. We came up and once again celebrated with family. But I think what I remember the most was Ariel and Pat taking us back to the train station. It was the first time I remember Ariel driving me. A new milestone had been reached. And just 2 years ago, we gathered once again as a family out in Colorado to celebrate Ariel's wedding reception. The memory that stands with me so vividly then is the mural that Jesse had made for his sister. All those times, it's just hard to emphasize enough the sense of family, the sense of warmth, the sense of hospitality and love. Tom and Pat, I wish you not just another 40 years, but 100. You guys are so special. Happy anniversary. Love, Rob.
Hi, Pat and Tom. Hope you are having a great time in Mexico. It's still cool weather here. So, happy birthdays, happy anniversary, happy everything. I've been reminiscing a little bit with a photograph I'll show you from a long time ago, and it makes me happy looking at it, and I hope it makes you happy too. Let me see if I can do this so you can see it. Remember that? So that was up in Maine. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great time. Mwah.
Oh. Hey, happy anniversary. Congratulations, 40 years, that's a long time. It's like 10 years longer than I've been alive. Actually only 9 years, so I'm 30, 31. Ugh. Anyway, I'm really happy for you guys. I really wish I could see you, but you saw my $1 million tractor, so sorry, I can't afford plane tickets. But if you're out on the East Coast, let me know. And come on and see me, stop on by. I love you, and you know, here's to another 40 years, right? Who knows? Bye.
Hi, Pat and Tom. It's a big year for you guys. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. I look back fondly on your house as one of my favorite places to be during my high school and college years. And it was just so comfy and cozy and welcoming, and I'm sure that you've done the same with your new place in Oregon, and I know that you're probably really enjoying sharing all that with your kids and now your grandkids. I definitely picture you guys as awesome grandparents, and I have no doubt that you're enjoying every minute out there, and you're going to have a great big year this year, and yay, congratulations. Can you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Can you say happy anniversary?
Happy anniversary. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary.
Enjoy.
Happy anniversary, Pat and Tom.
Happy birthday, Tom.
And happy birthday, Pat.
We miss you.
To a fabulous kayaking buddies, we love you.
Cheers.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed the shelter of someone's arms. There you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs. There you were, with sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I want to stop and thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, it seems I've been there before. But you're bright enough for me all of my days.
Man, Tom and Pat have been together for over 40 freaking years of marriage. What are you going to do to make sure we stay together that long?
Would you love me for 40 years if I bought leg warmers and a leotard and did aerobics with our kid?
Whoa. Yeah, I would.
What are you gonna do?
Happy anniversary, Pat and Tom. Cheers.
So what can you say about my history with Tom Wolf and Pat Wolf? there's been so much. There's the times we played games together with like little kids, and there were the times that we lived through very difficult issues in our own families. You know, I mean, when I was a kid, you know, Tom would sneak over to my house because he wasn't welcome at home, and I would go to his house, and his dog would attack me. So we go back to my house, and we had music together. You know, it was, you know, there's just all these snippets of memories in my life about Tom and Pat, and you know, we'd have what we called days of indulgence, where Tom and I would kind of save up all of our self-restraint day to day and self-discipline, and then we'd let it out and you know, eat like fools and we just enjoyed each other in ways that I think you just can't with most people. And Pat Wolf was the most amazing cook and the most amazing decorator and designer and seamstress. And even more impressive was her powers of tolerance, because she put up with me. And I think of Tom, he was the most upbeat, absolutely happy-go-lucky person in the worst of circumstances. And it used to drive us crazy, because he always seemed to be up. And he belonged to that group, Up With People. And we would look at him and go, Tom, this is nonsense. This is crazy. The world is nuts and gloomy and horrible things are happening, and you're singing these happy songs. But you know, we needed that. We needed that. And none of the rest of us had that kind of absolutely irrepressible optimism.
Pat and Tom Wolf, 1985, Time in a Bottle, our wedding song. Sung by Tom Wolf at the Kreuzberg's house, a time of joy, dreams, and expectations. Tom, our balladeer, with song and guitar in hand, weddings, Christmas, holidays. Tom, a one-man band. 1999, Mom's funeral. Tom offered to share her wishes for all of us, her ultimate prayer. A time of change, sorrow, and loss. Over the years, Tom would put on his counseling role, giving us words of comfort, touching our soul. 2001, at Stephen's service for family and friends, Tom spoke kindly of Stephen's struggles and untimely end. He reached my heart with the words that he said, at a time when I also wished I were dead. Pat Morris Wolf, the perfect mate for Tom. She enhanced all they did with creativity galore. Gourmet cook, seamstress, hat maker, and more. A memory keeper sending us 10 years of gifts, which honored our mom in hand-designed ways, all arriving on Halloween, Mom's passing day. Pat showed us both her strength and her courage, helping a newly diagnosed husband fight cancer and win, while at the same time losing our brother, her twin. Putting others first despite her own needs, she helped to keep together our saddened family. Pat and Tom's marriage has shown us over the years how to ride life's waves, tossed and tumbled without fear. Catch your breath, find the light, and rise toward the sky. Hold family and friends tight, even with tears in your eyes. When you have family, you have all that you need. In showing us this, Pat and Tom greatly succeed. Happy anniversary. Love, Carol and Dick. And I mean every one of these words, Pat and Tom. Love and miss ya.
This song is called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice and the restaurant. But Alice's Restaurant is not the name of the restaurant, that's just the name of the song. And that's why I call the song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.